Okay, good morning. Today is Tuesday, June 25th, 2019. Um, I was doing a test recording yesterday, but it wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I ended up hitting the back button and that bad boy discarded the recording, which was a good thing because I didn't see it as really much of a recording. It was just more like rambling. My father had me go back up to this. Okay. Well, I'm going to that place because, hey, I'm technically homeless. I don't have any money. And I go up there and get food and clothing and whatnot. This is like my third trip up there. And, of course, anytime I'm in any space with any amount of people, I always listen to what they are talking about and whatnot. And there was a brother behind me who was inadvertently telling his story, but at the same time, I mean, not telling like everything, but I mean, the time that we were standing in line waiting to get clothes, he's talking to the young lady who's manning the table for the toiletries and stuff, and he didn't already talked about, she asked him if he wanted some deodorant, because the toiletry kit that she was given he said, well, why can't I have that one? She said, well, those are for women because it's got, you know, like sanitary pads in it. And he goes, well, I got a girlfriend. Can I have one of those? Is it either or? She said, well, okay. So she let him, you know, take the one with the feminine products in there too. And she asked him if he wanted some deodorant, and he said, no, that deodorant smells like county lockup. He said don't last. It's bare minimum. It lasts like 15 minutes. You go to hug somebody and they're sitting there, why you smell like county? Now, that's telling me, I mean, the man done told me now that he done been in lockup and all kind of stuff. He told me he got a girlfriend. He said, now, apparently, she must not be homeless because he said he was homeless, but he got a girlfriend when he up there getting stuff. And he's talking to the people, and he speaks a little bit of Spanish, not much, but he found out, you know, late in life that his mom was more fluent in it than he even realized because I guess she was doing some kind of outreach work. She said, hey, they sent me to the brown and the black neighborhoods, and I have to be able to communicate with these people and stuff, and, you know, learn how to write and, you know, speak, and I can write for them and stuff and whatever. So it was like, I didn't know you were doing all that. Now, this is his mother. So, how much of an interest did you take in your own, her raising you? You know, basically, as far as what her story was and why she was asking certain things of you. Because, I mean, I knew my mother's story well enough and my father's story well enough, and I know why they were pushing so hard for us to get an education and whatnot. Now you would sit there and say, well, you on the streets. Yes and no. Technically yes, but not really. I told you I know exactly why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't like it. I keep asking my father to take me out of it. As I was standing in line with them, they were talking about how California once was a part of Mexico, and it was like they were talking about it like it was new news. I said, no, that was what was taught in school if you paid attention. They declared independence. They fought a war, declared themselves independent for one day, and that's how they were able to declare statehood after that, and how they, you know, stole the land from Mexico. Because he was talking about how everything was named with Spanish names. Well, yeah, all is belong to Mexico. So you're really not saying anything. And then you look at all these other border states. I mean, people are a trip. They really are a trip. Because it's like the history is there, but it's almost like it's being forgotten. And then they had a different take on, like, you know, the border wall, talking about the wall is being built to keep us in. That's what the guy was saying. You know, but it's all about perspective at this point. It really is. And he was asking for certain things, and he said, do you guys have shoes? And they said, no, we don't have any shoes, not this time. He said the last time the guy said they would have shoes this time. He said we get what we get and stuff. Just like, I was like asking for a particular size. She said we don't have it. There was something there on the table. I just couldn't. I couldn't wear it. It had something on it and I didn't know what that was. And I'm like, no, I'm not. So I said, I'll just pass on that. She said, well, we have shorts. And she said, so she went and found some shorts. And, shorts I'll wear. And, she gave me a t-shirt. They gave me some underwear and whatnot. Then I went to get my food. And as I'm still listening to people. And that man, he got his food. But then he went over to the table like most people do. And they started sorting through it. And he started, there's a lot of that stuff he didn't want. He didn't want any of the vegetables. None of the fruits. I don't know. I guess he took the canned goods. I don't know anything. They got more of these Cliff Bars. That's what they have. They had these last time. I had one for the first time last night. And they're good. They're a seasonal thing. But they're good through, these said, let's see if these said the same thing. Yeah, they're good through next, through next month. Then they add another thing of peanut butter. They give you a lot of peanut butter. They give you a lot of peanut butter. They must be donating. They had some kind of, this is already past the expiration date. Some kind of soy milk. Now that's interesting to me, because then they give you another thing of water, smart water. Because see, that's what I was looking at. They gave me a couple more ham sandwiches. And one of these ham sandwiches, they gave me some mustard in there. And cheese. We can talk about that in a second. They gave me some sourdough bread from Trader Joe's. It's already past the sell-by date, but it's not going to go bad that quick, particularly if you have it refrigerated. They have here some blueberries. These might already been going past the date. I have to look at them. I've never bought like regular blueberries before. And I don't see a date on here. I have to be careful with those. I'm going to put those in the refrigerator. I've learned to eat blueberry yogurt, so they had these cherry tomatoes. And they had this fruit. It's like pears and apples, orange, a couple of pears, 3 pears, couple oranges, and apples. No, 4 pears, apples and oranges. Then they got, he said he had sweet bread. I didn't have no sweet. He tried to give it to me, but this other guy said, I'll take it. He snatched it out of his hand. Then they got some more chips, little kettle chips. Then they got some crunchy white cheddar cheese Cheetos. I said before that I didn't like crunchy Cheetos. I don't know why I said that. I meant to say I don't like, those had jalapenos in it. I don't like spicy Cheetos. But these would be good. These are crunchy and this white cheddar. And they passed the date. Yep, they passed the date too. Guaranteed fresh. Look at that printed date. That's all that is. Then they got some more of this, what do you call it? Cup of noodles. More chips. They gave me some SpaghettiOs. gave me some pears. And these have pull tabs, so I don't have to worry about a can opener. And then they gave me, not a pallet, but more cherry yogurt. And this is made with coconut. It's dairy-free yogurt. It's vegan. So they make it with like coconut milk and stuff like that. It's good. I mean, I've eaten it. It's good. I had all eaten off of one. They gave me 4 of those. Then they gave me this, which I thought was interesting. Now, this is a lemon chicken and arugula salad that they got from Trader Joe's, and it's perishable. It said used by 6/17. Now, you know this is 8 days out. Should you be given this? Grocery stores take stuff off the shelf when that date is approaching. They discount it 2 days out before that expiration date, trying to move it, even though it's good beyond that. But we have to now talk about marketing. Best Buy, good until or used by. We already know that a lot of places, restaurants and whatnot, throw food out because they can't guarantee the quality of that food, and therefore people might get sick off of it. But this food that my father's had me showing you now, some of it is past its expiration date, and that's what they're giving to the homeless. Donated or not, that's what they give it to the homeless. Nobody's sitting there checking dates. I'm looking at the dates. And I'm like, do I even dare touch that? Especially knowing my metabolism. See, this is a humanitarian age, and you say you can feed people, and people are talking about, they were talking about up there about how much they could do, and then they're doing it. Even as other people up there, I mean, because most people volunteers, they were late getting there. I mean, the people are already lined up and they were signing them in and stuff, and they had somebody manning the clothing station, but they hadn't opened up the food stations yet. This is going to get really interesting. Now, what does my father want me to talk about next? We'll go into that, but first off, remember, used by, Best Buy, good through. And as you call yourself passing out this as nutritional foodstuffs for people, and you know that it's stuff that you pretty much throw away, it's not like it's imperfect. I mean, it's like okay, we got to get rid of this stuff. And we've gotten a license now to give it to these people so that they can eat it and stuff. And these are our people. We ain't talking about, the people coming across the border. When Donald Trump was talking about, it's not their, or his administration is talking about, it's not their responsibility to see to hygiene or, toothbrushes and stuff for the kids. We're just supposed to give them a safe place. I mean, it didn't make any sense what he said. But he said it. And there are people out there that agree with him. And at the same time, these people, nothing different than the people that were there. Because there was a girl there who said, I don't want their money anyway. I have Jesus and he gives me everything that I need. And she's sitting there online waiting to get clothes and stuff. And the guy said, because he had said the same thing to the girl, that's what part of the started the conversation, because he basically asked for God to bless her and her family, and she thanked him. I know enough Spanish to know what he was saying. Now, I told you, I'm my father's son, and he's been quite clear to me about what he wants me to see, Why he pulled me off the path that I was on, meaning that I was basically asleep like anybody else and just reactive to all kind of stuff. But I can't be reactive to everything anymore because he's not happy. And if he's not happy, I can never imagine being happy. I don't know about you, but Christ was an emissary of the Father, and his only concern was that his will be done. It's not my will, people, and it will never be yours, but it will be his. So I'm going to leave you with that. Used by, best by, good through. What date, and what application, and what nutritional value or food stuff are you taking on that is going to support you, that bears those labels? You have a nice day.